what's good YouTube? This game we're playing AKALI in the top lane against ORNN. This is definitely one of the easier matchups, considering that as long as you farm out to level 6, then he can't really do much to you. And once you get more lifesteal and spell vamp, then he's definitely useless, because if you take extended trades against him, then eventually you'll always win out every trade. Because if he builds tank, he won't do as much damage as you and your sustain.
The truth.
Alright, so here Warwick's coming in for the gank, but one, ORNN isn't overextended and he can just easily slide out. If we wanted to get that gank off, Warwick would have to wait a bit longer, or I would have to bait ORNN into me so that he would get a good engage. Alright, here, so Shen is ganking top after Warwick, and we lose it out because 2v2 early game we won't win because I'm running AKALI with Kleptomancy. That means I don't have as much damage as I would have if I ran Electrocute. I don't know why Warwick's staying here. I think he's getting greedy for his golems. What he should be doing here is backing. Like, I'm pinging him, question mark, asking him why he's still here. And for some reason, he's still engaging. And because of that, he dies. Bad play by him. I ask him what's going on, doesn't answer me, so it's whatever. Alright, so ORNN, after killing the Warwick, he comes back for the gank, but nothing happens. I just flash out. So at this point, ORNN is I don't think he can kill me, so I'm just gonna stay in lane and farm it out until I get like part of my Gunblade. So right now I'm actually a bit stronger than ORNN. I'm level 5, and he's running somewhat low on mana. So when I take trades against him, I'm burning his mana and I'm also sustaining his damage. So these trades are good for me. And another big thing to pay attention to is he's standing within my minion wave. So ORNN is tanking 4 minions currently, and it chunks him out a lot. So I win all these trades because of that. I back and I get my Hextech Revolver because he's not really killing me, so I don't need to get tank stats. And I'm not too scared of a Shen jungle, so I'm just gonna build my damage items. So right now I'm taking a trade against ORNN. We're also still somewhat in my minion wave, so I'm not too scared to fight him. The fight is somewhat even, but I take the win because he misplays, I think, here. Yeah. The only reason I won that was because he misplayed it. If he had landed his ability, I would have died there. Alright, so after getting that kill, this lane is basically over. I just have so much damage on him. Even without Electrocute, I can chunk him pretty hard, as you can see. He's building Frozen Heart or Gauntlet, so he doesn't have that much damage, and he's also very squishy because he's not building straight tank like magic resist and HP. Alright, so Warwick here comes in for the gank. The Shen actually tries to TP in and save the ORNN, but at this point ORNN is just too weak, and 2v2 I win, or we win, Warwick and I win because I'm stronger, and Warwick also does more damage with his time at compared to Shen's Cinderhulk. So every time he walks up, we use trade. Even though he chunks me for a bit, my sustain is just too strong. And I'm also hitting him for my Klepto stacks. You don't want to waste a keystone, so if you have it, make sure you're farming it out, because it gives a lot of gold. Sometimes even up to 1 or 2 kills worth of gold at a very early time in the game. I'm just so much stronger than him, so I can straight dive him. He's down 2 levels as well. Alright, so I'm looking for the TP here because my team is fighting. And I'm pretty confident ORNN doesn't have TP here. I actually tell my Blitzcrank before this play went off that if he landed a hook, I'll TP right away and grab me some kills. And I think I pick up the Shen here too. Draven tanked the turret for me, so that was good. And we also get first blood turret here. Nice. Alright, if you're winning lane very hard, a lot of times you can just leave the lane and try to roam, but keep in mind, if your CS and XP drops, your lead can get very, the gap between your lead can get very small and you can end up throwing the game. So be very careful of how much you roam and when you roam. Make sure you're always farming as well. So this guy overextends again. By overextending, I mean he's outside his turret. The second he's outside his turret with a sheen and components for a gauntlet, he's just gonna die to me. So as you can see, I grabbed Scuttle here. It's better for your jungler to grab Scuttle, but my jungler is in base, so I just grabbed it myself. And as you can see, that Shen would have got it if I didn't grab it, so it was good. We also have vision on the jungler now, so it's very good. Alright, so here I actually recall because I'm not sure where Shen is. Then once I see him, I guess I engaged because I thought I was stronger. Yeah, so 2v1 I'm actually stronger than them because they're both 2 levels behind me and they don't have damage. Or, I mean, and they're also not tanky at all. They have no magic resist. ORNN has armor and yeah, they don't do damage to me and they're very squishy, so I can 2v1 easily. Honestly, the right call may have been to leave because I didn't see anyone else, but I guess I just played it very aggressively because I'm ahead. Alright, I was gonna roll mid, but then once I saw that my team died, I just might as well take tower on my own. Again, 3 levels on ORNN, can't really do anything to me. Again, he's outside his turret. That means he's overextended. We get rift after getting 2 turrets, which is good. Alright, here we're going for a fight. This is actually a bad fight because 1, our work is not here yet, and 2, I dove straight into the enemy team with my build, and my build is very squishy. The only defensive item I have is some HP from the component for Leandri's, and then my Zhonya's. Other than that, I don't have very much tank stats, so diving straight into 4 or 5 people is definitely not the call. Alright, here I make a good TP. I TP in and I shroud immediately because I don't want to get killed, because I TP'd in right in the middle of the fight. But then once I saw that they're somewhat split, so Leona's on Anivia, and Shen and ORNN probably burn their CC. So once I see that Ashe is by herself, first thing I do is dive her straight up. An instant killer. So right now I can stand in the middle of Shen and ORNN because, like I said, I have a lot of sustain. They don't do very much damage to me, so I won't die. Oh, and I have Zhonya's. So here we just end up cleaning up the fight, and then we push for their base. After getting top, we rotate bot because there's nothing else to take mid. Here, Ashe is overextended. She's also her base. And with me and Warwick, there's no chance of her living. Actually, with all of us down there, not just me and Warwick, Ashe has no chance of living. After taking down their mid turret and inhib, we take the bot turret and inhib. Alright, so make sure when you're this ahead, so we have 10 kills on them, and we have their base basically destroyed except for topside and their nexus. That means since there's super minions pushing in mid and bot, they have to stay there and clear it, and they can't leave their base because the minions would just push in. So Baron's free. Make sure you grab it. It's always better to take Baron off the map so that the enemy team cannot somehow miraculously steal it. Because if they get Baron, it will put you very behind, even if you're ahead. So don't risk leaving Baron for free. Alright, so not just me, my team is extremely fed. And I'm pretty sure Draven just flashed in for a fight. Meanwhile, I'm just taking turret because I like to play it more safe. But I guess the right call here would just be to straight dive them because we're so ahead. And just like that, it's game. So for me, playing against ORNN is pretty easy if the tank doesn't know what to do. That means he doesn't know how to build correctly, or doesn't know AKALI's power spikes. And yeah, so thanks for watching, and that's how you play AKALI top against ORNN.